Alright, so we're going to start off a little bit more simple with this time around, and that's going to be with just a custom scallop edge to this. So I put it on and pre-planned out where exactly or how high up I wanted this to go, and then I put it down on the table. And basically just planned out with a previously made template the exact places that all of these scallops are going to be. Yes, I definitely could have freehanded this, but I wanted it to be a little bit more put together than freehanding would allow. And yes, I probably could have actually sewed this, which I might do in the future, who knows. And now we move on to a little bit more difficult. The start of these heels actually began when I was thrift shopping, and I found this one pair of heel that had a pom-pom on it, and it just screamed Barbie, and so I decided that I had to kind of Frankenstein two pairs together. Only, like most things on here, didn't really go as planned. So initially I just wanted to take the heel apart with maybe an X-Acto knife or like scissors or something like that, which did not end up working.
Huzzah!
So instead, I ended up having to actually come in with a grinder, something that can grind through metal. At first going about 3/4 of the way closer to the heel, but deciding quite quickly that I would actually be wanting to go up even more. And almost taking my toe off in the process. We're PPE kids. My reason to grabbing the two heels instead of just the one was simple. The Barbie pom-pom heel was more of a wedge, and I wanted it as close to the source material as possible, which meant gluing on this now partially dismembered heel. I used E6000 for this and clamped it together until the glue was fully cured. The next day was when the real work started. As you can see, there is a very distinct problem here, and that is a huge portion between the newly added heel and the rest of the pre-existing shoe. I solved this simply by mixing together equal parts of A and B, epoxy sculpt, and adding that around the pre-existing heel and pushing it down to the soon-to-be new heel, making them one. When that was curing, I also added some air dry clay between the pieces because this part of the heel would be flexing back and forth but not actually needing to bear any weight. I figured I could get away with regular clay rather than adding more epoxy, as epoxy is very expensive, and air dry clay is still a little bit pliable when it's dry. I also knew I wouldn't be wearing these on the daily. More of a showcasing item, let's say. Once everything was blended, cured, and dried, I tape off the pom-poms as well as the sole of the shoe. took these babies outside and spray painted them so they would be one solid color, which happened to be a Barbie pink. Name brand and everything. Very serendipitous. I did 2 coats of this and then took them back inside to continue the Frankensteining process. I added a thin layer of resin to the entirety of the shoe where the spray paint was and connecting it to the rest of the sole, again making it one solid piece as best as possible. Then also started the final process of adding all the rhinestones on. There were so many rhinestones. I went back and forth between a peachy pink, a hot pink, and a clear. and finally took the tape off to reveal the now sadder pom-pom. Are they the most balanced heel in the world? Absolutely not. I would literally not wear these on like an actual daily basis at all. But for the sake of costume, yeah, probably. Well, I'm going to, so I guess yes. But I do have to shape these better. I know I said that the rhinestones were actually the last part, but I did want to quickly shape and alter the pom-poms. This was done by brushing them out to remove some of it and somewhat clean them. Then add a very strong hold hairspray onto them and continue brushing, while shaping them slowly with a gloved hand so that my hands didn't actually stick to it because of how hard the hairspray holds. A little before and after. If you saw my last video, which was the Cowgirl Barbie, you may have noticed that I had a cowgirl hat on. That was originally from A Spirit of Halloween, but I did want to alter that as well. I thought I had lost the footage, but here we are. Here it is, alive and well. Yeehaw. I thought I would share. I simply tore off the existing detailing and then added a purple red ribbon with hot glue all around it where the existing detailing was, and then followed that up with a Barbie pink ribbon as well, as the pink wasn't as opaque as I would have liked. But that is it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you next one. Bye, guys.